Oof.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Death's Lost. Simon, you see a small feather fall to the floor of your room as you awake in the morning. Though many of the rooms in your home feature skylights to allow for sun and a sense of freedom, your bedroom is not one of them. As it flutters to the floor, it begins to glisten, breaking apart in shining light. You hear a subtle call, a light trilling sound as you feel the familiar presence of Suburban. You are needed. Death cannot be so long from this place. Ash will gather your friends, and of course your trusty ward. Fluttering all around you, feathers fall from seemingly nowhere as a golden light shines. Take heed and guard them well. Though death slumbers, it is pain that awaits you, warrior. And we're back for another round. So, we're going to do a quick go around, get everybody a chance to say hi, and pop everybody's links in the chat so you can see who all everybody is. Starting with AJ.
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Sushi Kid, and I am playing Simon David, also known as the Knight of Tomes. I almost forgot who I was. Don't worry about that. Not worried. Fine.
All right. Ham.
I'll be playing Cas Uvalo, a chronomancy wizard who's very old and crotchety.
So not much different than yourself.
Hey, I'm not old, all right? I'm crotchety, but I'm not old.
All right. Steve.
I'm Steve. I play Professor Merriweather Winkle. He's a bard of creation. It's going to be wacky and probably disturb the rest of the party. Who knows? I do.
It's good
Happy
time.
to be here. Yeah. I don't have any links or nothing, so I'm just Gum Mallow's or Matt's or whatever his name is sidekick.
Depends on the day.
In this cartoon.
All right.
This
Christian.
cartoon.
Am I muted? Let's make sure. No, I'm not. Cool.
Nope.
Hey. How you doing? My name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, on several socials, mainly on TikTok, but you can also find me here on Twitch several days, playing several games with several wonderful people. You can also find me on Thursdays on Roll for Dylan. That's ROLL, the number 4, DYLAN for Vampire the Masquerades, Darkness Over New Orleans. And on Sundays at 8 p.m. EST, you can catch me on Total Party Kisses, Tragedy of Theologian, Greek Myth Inspired 5e campaign. Busy, but you can find me here today, Monday. I'm playing everyone's favorite, not favorite, Boy Wonder, copyright, Lock and Key, gnome artificer that hates being here.
You're a gnome?
Yes.
This changes everything.
You mistake me for a child for too long.
I love like the steady rhythm to your intro.
Thank you. I've been doing it for quite some time.
That's fair. All right. And Serenity.
Hi, I'm Serenity. You can find me on the interwebs as Clickety Clack Snack or Click Clack Snack if you're nasty on Twitter. I'm trying to think of everything I'm doing. Oh, I play Nisui of the Diamond High tonight. Everyone's probably the only glue holding the team together at the moment. And you can find me on Sundays running Tragedy of Theologian for Christian and the gang, where I make their lives awful, but in a loving way. And that's a Total Party Kiss on Twitch. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
All right. Yeah, and Tragedy of Theologian is such a good time to watch. It's great. It's great. So, last we left off, the party made their way through a room of darkness and cleverly escaped a group of grasping golems that wanted to confine you to little pods for all eternity. as you made your way into the next area through a heavily clawed and scraped hallway. A tiny blue and very excitable kobold comes sprinting out, covered in flour and bits of half-dried dough. I was like, "Hi, friends! What's going on? You're all... I know some of you, and you, but I don't know you. What about... You look like you're going to be a good friend. You're like..." And runs over to Locke.
Oh, God.
And goes to grab your hand.
Oh,
We're going to be best friends. We're the same size. And I bet you like all the treats that I like. We're going to go do... And starts to pull you down the hallway.
Help! Help! Help me!
Hello, little friend. Hi there, bud. Can
Hi,
you?
guys.
Okay, so you know me as well, it seems. So where you planning on taking my friend there?
I mean, same place we took you last time. We got to go to the kitchen. We're going to go get some baked goods, and it's all sorts of good stuff. I promise. I don't have any more of the blue pie, though.
I don't want any pie. Just let me go, please.
Can you let our ward go for a second, and we can talk and then follow you there? Thank you.
He called you Ward.
I think Locke might actually be older than me because he's a gnome.
Yeah, I think he's still a kid. He's like still in his 20s, but like
Okay.
you thought he stayed the same age.
He didn't age out.
He
Yeah.
didn't age out. And like he keeps saying like he keeps like every year of their events is like, no, I'm this age. Nope.
You're 12, right? What are
No.
12-year-olds like?
What a 12-year-old like?
You keep
That's
getting
the young one.
Hands you
He's
a bomb.
almost 13.
I've been 12 in 3 years. I don't know anymore.
you keep getting action figures and like coloring books and like everyone just keeps giving you these gifts. And you're like, I don't want that.
He's got like a hip flask on. Like,
He gets rid of everything. He does keep the coloring books, though.
The stress reliever.
Nisui,
What do you
as
want from
you-
me?
As you start talking about coloring books, you see the kobold start to like vibrate in excitement of like,
Jesus.
do you have any more? I want to color things. I have all these
hold
cool
on.
dyes and these cool... What?
Hold on there, feller.
What am I holding
What?
on to? Is it you?
Here, you can have my
Grabs
hands.
onto
Yes,
your robe.
yes, you can. Okay, you can
Oh
hang on to that.
my.
That's fine for now. So you said that. Which one of us did you say here you haven't seen before?
I haven't seen that. The little guy before, and the one with the that
That's
thing,
me.
yeah.
Okay. And you've seen the three of us, and I'm gonna point to God, my brain right now.
Simon, Nisui, and
Yeah.
Cass.
Well, I'm cussed, but yeah.
I saw you last, but you weren't very happy when you came through, and you kind of had this like goopy stuff on you. But you said it wasn't blood, but I think it was blood, and I've been pretty sure you were lying to me. But you said it was going to be okay, and it's going to be fine.
Uh,
And you just hear this heavy.
Simon just takes a knee in front of him and is like, "What do you have to show us?"
I have so many things. And starts pulling out like crumbled bits of piled dough that you can tell are full of different berries and fruits. And there's way more. I have a bunch more down in we can go bake, and like there's a big table and we can all sit and hang out and be friends. And then I'm sure you're going to go through the door again, but that's okay because you always come back, and now you brought more friends, so I can have more friends and more baked goods and more things. Do you have a favorite baked thing? I love making.
Listen
Hey,
here,
real quick,
sticky
real quick.
child. Jeez.
what was your name again there, son?
My name's Gur.
Gotcha. Gur. Our child, I don't know what you are, to be honest. But how many times have you seen me?
Oh, like 4. You're not the most popular one. He is, and gestures to Simon. He comes through here a lot, but he's not. I don't know. He usually just has some nice food, and we sit, and I I don't know if he likes all my baked goods. I might have burned some of them the first time he came, and I think he's been upset when he comes back.
Must be nice eating food with the little guy, huh?
Hey,
Do I
don't be.
remember any of this? I mean, like, I remember that one time, like, I saw a glimpse of him before last time. But
Yeah, that's it. The last vision you had was Gur meeting you in the hallway and, like, going to grab your hand and bring you with them.
There's them.
Yes. So the person that came up with Gur doesn't have any pronouns, so I use they, them to not say Gur every 3 seconds.
Gotcha.
I think you can just say Gur every 3 seconds, personally.
Younger. I just place hand on
Younger.
younger's shoulder. That's the problem.
Off to a great start tonight.
Every few seconds.
Is it? Do not let anxiety weigh down the heart. Let the kind words and kind actions cheer you up. Let's have some food. And I just and that'll cheer you up.
I mean, yeah, I love having food. Let's go have some food. I can have some food I can share.
I just start walking down the hallway.
Great. Perfect. That answered nothing, but he's got the spirit. He's excited. I mean,
he's just as warped as the space is.
Like, as like we're walking down, I'm just walking like forward is the only action.
Does anyone remember this thing? Seems to remember some of you.
A little, not much.
Nah, I don't recall him at all.
I would remember a grip like that.
No.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'll be all right. Just need to
Wash your arm when you have a chance.
wash my arm. I can't really.
Covered in pie dough and other stuff.
God, it's worse than sprinkles.
Castle just hit you with prestidigitation.
Oh, thanks.
I forgot I could have done that.
Looks. Let's go.
Remember, Locke. It's the thought that counts.
I have many thoughts, and I all hope that they don't count and also count. Oh,
Nah, the thought doesn't count for shit.
Someone cast detect thoughts on.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, God.
Shit, damn.
God.
Shit, fuck.
Oh, you know what they say?
It's like a rage room in there.
14th time's the charm.
14th time.
Koss like has that realization on his face, like, oh shit, we have been here like 14 fucking times. If those other scratches are anything to believe.
Some of us have been here 14 times.
Some of you have been here. This is the first time that Locke and Professor Winkle have made their way into this space.
Yeah. I remember this sticky little weirdo.
Looking around the plate, just looking around the space. Is it like another waiting room kind of area, or is it like just like a?
So, it's a very short hallway leading into what looks like the kitchen of a bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the western wall, there is a very large fireplace with a small cook pot that's set over the flames. There's a table with a wide assortment of scattered plates, some of which you can tell have been there for some time and probably need to be washed, but Gur doesn't seem like the washing up type.
Gotcha.
Directly to your left, as you walk through, you see a prep table with piles of dough and flour and some very intricately made pies with incredible lattice work and carved decorations that are ready to be baked. To the right is a table with all manner of fruits and berries, just some in piles, some in baskets. And just beyond that table in the eastern wall, there is a massive oven. Like, you can see a small step stool where Gur has to stand on it to get into the oven, but the depth of the oven conveys that Gur probably has to climb inside
Jesus Christ.
to get all of the things that they want baked.
How long have you been in here, Gur?
I mean, it's been like, I don't know, like a couple of years, couple days. I have a really bad problem with time, and like, I know you've been here a lot, but you kind of say the same things every time you come through, depending on, you know, like who actually walks in the door. And sometimes, you know, it was funny the first couple times, but now I'm a little worried, but it's going to be fine because I have some of your favorite stuff. I just don't know what your favorite stuff is.
Well, I mean, I guess this is my first time being here, right? Do you make these pies, or do they just appear?
Oh no, I do all of these.
Oh, wow.
It's really nice, and it makes my brain go, but, you know, like super calm, and like, it's really nice because my brain can go, but my hands can do the normal, like, I move like normal people, and it's like slow motion pie making.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to be blunt and say that the few of us here are stuck in a kind of time loop situation. So the reason you keep seeing us over and over again is because, well, we keep getting reset, and I guess dying.
Did you pick the wrong door?
I may be.
Oh, real quick. You say we've been here before and you know our favorites. What's my favorite pie?
Well, I tried to give you rhubarb once and you threw that on the ground, so I'm still trying. You get kind of different every time, and you're the only one that looks older when you come through, so are you okay?
Oh, God.
Shouldn't say things like that. It's very rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at the manners thing.
Me neither. I'm just playing with
David
it.
Frederick never taught me that I wasn't supposed to say those things.
That's a good thing to say. That's a good observation. That's solid.
Oh, God. Yeah, like that, Kaz is absolutely not thrilled about any of this response. First of all, you don't know my favorite pie is pecan pie. Fuck you, Gur.
You mean pecan?
I mean, I don't have any of those here, but if you can get some, I can make it for you.
I hope
pecan.
to be as polite as possible to you, Gur. I hope I never see you again.
Well, that's
because
if I see rude. That's not
no.
if
I see
if
I see you again, that means that we didn't succeed.
Well, I hope I see you, and I hope I have pecans or whatever those are.
Oh my. Young girl, sorry, I know we haven't formally met. I'm Professor Merriweather Winkle. To be blunt, as your friend Castor, my dear associate, do you know what the hell is going on, perchance, at all, with the door and everything, and where we are, and why?
I mean, yeah, kind of. So, like, you guys come in here, and everybody's all, oh my god, this big thing happened, and sometimes it's just one of you, sometimes it's all three of you. I don't know. Maybe it hasn't been all three of you. Maybe it's just the two of you, but sometimes it's different two of you than the other two of you.
Well, this is all of us now.
That's it. There's this many of you now?
Very good,
so,
yes.
Like, if you come back, there should be this many.
We should be going forward now, wherever that might be.
I mean, all right, but sometimes you touch the door and it doesn't do what you want it to do, so... Like,
what does that mean?
Wait, hang on there. Let's talk about that. Yeah, we have
I think literally
questions.
I think literally all this time, Simon's just letting them do all the talking and just like just sitting at the table with because Gur makes Simon's favorite, and Simon's just sitting at the table and eating the banana bread that's there.
Yeah, and it is like freshly out of the oven, like that perfect temperature where you can just cut into it without it flaking apart.
Dang. I
And
should have done this. I want banana bread. Like I actually want banana bread.
In real life.
So as you ask about the door, Gur gestures, and for the first time you notice this slightly burnt oaken door in the back wall. And Gur gestures and it's like, sometimes you touch it and it's staying there, sometimes you touch it and it goes over there or over there. And this one time it opened underneath my table. I didn't really like that, but Koss said it was fine, even though you kicked over all my stuff, man. That wasn't okay. Like, I was in the middle of working on a pie. You tipped it over on the floor and you broke the lattice, and I had spent 3 hours, I think. What?
Anyway, about the door, your pies smell great and all. I relate to you, younger. Believe me, I do. Your struggles, your ways. What can you tell us about yonder door there?
I mean, a lot of things. It looks kind of like the door at home, and me and my friend used to hang out and play, we would go through the door, and it let us into Dendrick Frederick's shop, and then I would get in trouble because I would take all the things, and Dendrick kept saying that they were really valuable, but they weren't very shiny, so they seemed kind of useless to me, so I'd throw them outside, but then, Sam would come and take them, and then bring them back in the house, and then Dendrick would be like, "Oh my God, Gur, why did you take that outside?" But it was fine, because,
we don't care about your friend Sam right now, all right? They sound very unimportant.
Nisui is going to go up to Gur and then kind of spiral down to shrink closer to their level and go, "Are you here all by yourself?"
Yeah, I just kind of hang out here till you guys come back.
Do you think the reason we may not have been able to go through is because all of our friends were here? Maybe that's why you can't go through now either?
But I don't know where all my friends are. They've been gone a really long time.
Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And you see Gur actually hunker down and think for a minute before looking back at you, and it's like, I mean, I know I can go through the door, but I know you guys can't always go through the door, and sometimes you don't like what happens on the other side of the door.
Do you know what happens?
Yeah, but it's a secret, and I'm not supposed to, and you watch as their mouth physically shuts they cannot talk about it.
Don't do that if it does that. I hope it doesn't hurt you.
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, I'm used to people telling me to shut up and not say things because, I go on some pretty big rants. I had wine this one time, and we made this really nice cinnamon spice and, turned it into a pie with a bunch of apples. And, Dendrick had to keep, pushing me, and he was throwing pillows at me a whole bunch because I wouldn't stop talking. And something about it being 3 o'clock in the morning, and he wanted to sleep. But it was fine because, I just kept going. I can go for, 4 whole days.
Do you want to show me how to make that pie while we think about what we need to do next?
Yeah. And Gur will sprint over to the table and start heaping ingredients into their apron.
Okay, there's a lot. I'm gonna work on activating some spells while they do that. This is my way of saying, hey, we leveled up, so I'm gonna be changing some spells around.
That's fine.
Don't look behind the curtain.
Don't look behind the curtain. I'm whispering behind. But Locke just takes out a big old briefcase, but it looks like a toolkit kind of briefcase. And it just has
right on.
He just has a bunch of little contraptions that look like switches. He turns on and off to power on. He's like, okay, need that one.
What happened to your utility belt?
I grew out of it.
You sure don't.
In the 6 seconds, we've okay.
I
know, I'm very funny.
Hilarious.
You're allowed. You're allowed to change. I'm sorry.
Kaz.
Yes.
Gur did make a point before. I was trying not to upset the young one there, but what happened to you?
It appears that I have stuck us in a loop, and I am the reason that we are either failing or succeeding, and I don't know which one it is.
Hard to figure out then. Well, you
The
got us
fact
here.
Yeah, but apparently this is the first time out of 13 or 14 tries. And I don't know how to quite feel about that.
Took a lot of convincing to use that dimension door, I suppose. But regardless, that's not a trick I don't think we can pull again to get out of this particular room.
Cass is gonna just start looking at all the pies and use prestidigitation to clean Gur's dishes.
Okay.
And just start trying to like organize the space. And he has a brief moment of like, he's done this before, I think. But it still feels weird or wrong. Like he's missing a step.
As you're cleaning and you have that moment of, I'm pretty sure I have done this, you have this natural flicker and look over at Gur, who is working with Nisui to prep this pie, but staring at you as you are reorganizing their ADHD chaos of like, it's okay to clean, but please stop touching my things.
Yeah. And so I'll keep cleaning and just go around. I don't know what.
No.
I'm not organizing anything. I'm just
He's cleaning. We don't know what to do.
I like Koss is like, I think with like chrono magic, like things being in the right place at the right time is a big deal. And so like, I don't know, poke my head in the oven, see if it's dirty as hell in there.
Okay. The oven is the cleanest thing in this entire room. Like, you can't even see marks where pies have sat. It is clearly the most well cared for item in this entire area. And you hear as Gur is like freaking out that you are head looking in the oven. It's like, is everything okay? Please don't break anything.
I promise I won't break anything. Is there something you're not telling me?
I mean, maybe a little, but you just got here, so it's not time to go yet.
I see. How long do we normally stay?
Well, I mean, I got Nisui to bake with me for like 3 whole days last time. That was pretty fun.
3 whole days.
That's wonderful.
I don't know if we can bake for that long this time, but then I can always come back and then we can bake for a long time.
Okay, I mean, as long as you promise you come back and we can bake, like, it's nice to have friends around and be able to do some fun things.
What's Simon doing right now? Real quick question.
I think he's just waiting. He's just
chilling.
waiting, just chilling, just waiting. Like he hasn't taken any of his armor off or anything. Because that's gonna be a whole thing.
That's gonna be a whole other 10-minute magical girl transformation.
Yeah, Winkle wanted to approach you and ask you something.
Oh yeah. Correct.
Simon, you need to set Gur straight. Something's not right here. Clearly not. We don't have 3 days. We need to leave, and you need to be the one to tell Gur that we need to leave.
Well, we've noticed time is weird here. So maybe the 3 days isn't 3 actual days.
Do you want to
Yeah,
risk that?
I will say you both also heard Gur say that time is not their specialty. 3 days could be the equivalent of baking a certain number of pies. It could be prepping one really intricate pie. Like, they get into, and you can see it happening as they're standing with Nisui. They're falling into that hyperfixation trance of, it could be 5 minutes, it could be tomorrow.
Well, I'm all for pies fry when you're trying to run, but we've got to save death.
Well, death is not really going anywhere, and it's just no matter, from what I can tell, no matter how long we stay, it seems that Gur can't tell how long it's been, but can tell when it's time to go.
Singer is going to want us to go, is my impression, anyway.
I'm trying to I'm trying to think if there's like any.
I've seen it with young ones before.
Can I make a perception check of this room, or of just like I don't know, just like some kind of indicator of some sort. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to look for.
Make a religion check for me.
Oh.
I think everyone's favorite check is the religion check. I think
Yeah.
Do you want some inspiration on that?
It's a 22.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Put that away.
Put that away.
As you look about the space, there's a couple things that catch your eye as you fall into this almost meditative trance looking around the room. There is a singular pie currently on the prep board that stands out to you. The door itself in the back wall has a odd double aura, part light, part dark. And you see a similar aura coming from inside the oven.
And is that the door that we have to go through? Or
There is a door in the back wall that Gur gestured towards that said you normally touch, but sometimes it doesn't do what you expect.
Winkle, let me have a theory.
Hypothesis. Let's hear it.
And you sit down. I want to see what happens after Nisui bakes a pie with Gur.
Well, if you're going to tell me to sit, you need to share some of that damn banana bread. We'll just sit down and take like a hunk of banana bread.
Like, I want to see, since I've noticed the aura, I want to see if anything changes after Nisui and Gur make the pie that they are making.
Okay. And just to clarify, the pie in the prep station was not the one they are currently working on. It was the very intricate lattice work that is currently set off to the side. But it's only like 2 more minutes before Gur starts to tug at Nisui's hand. It's like, we're ready. Can you carry it over?
Yeah, definitely. And she's going to be the most careful she's ever been. And carry it over.
Make a pie handling check.
Okay. And you walk over, and Gur hops up on their little step stool, and you see them start to, like, army crawl, pull themselves up into the oven as they reach out to take the pie from you.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I do this all the time.
Okay. Let me know if you need me.
Is this
Okay.
oven preheated?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
What?
warm as hell.
I don't trust this oven
Can
at
I?
all.
Do I like? I don't know, notice like burns on Gur.
There are some light singe marks to the like chef's apron that they're wearing, but none of their scales show any signs of burn or hurt even.
As Gur steps inside or crawls inside, I say that I saw like the eye drags of Simon looking at the door and then looking at the oven. Because my
Yeah, I'll say
theory
it's
is that
pretty
there's
easy
something
to-
with this oven, because Gur got really anxious when I tried to go like look in it. So now I want to like interact with this thing while he's distracted.
Yeah, I'll say it's pretty easy to trace what Simon's looking at in the course of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And like on the oven, is there like a place where wood would be fed into it, like a door or anything? How would I interact with this oven?
So directly underneath where Gur is climbing in, there is like a 10-foot wide by 3-foot high slot where there is actively burning wood. And you can see a set of handles, one on the front and 3 on the right-hand side against the table with all of the fruit and berries and stuff.
Do any of them like make a motion to like get up to like go to the oven as Gur goes to the
I think that's what Cost is going for.
Yeah, I was next to the oven, but you see me like as soon as Cos, you see me like you know, kind of like go like as much as an old person can just like start doing stuff. Like
I'm just like hold on, let him cook.
He's actually they're actually baking.
Shut up.
No.
What is the intricate pie look like? Like, what's the top of it look like?
So the top of the pie, as you move closer, you can see where there's the latticework base
Mm-hmm.
and small, like, rose emblems that have carvings of Simon, Kos, and Nisui. It's a friendship pie.
It's a friendship pie.
I might not want us to go anytime soon. I'm just, you know.
I didn't. That's why. And like,
I'm just
Cos is gonna look over at Simon, shake his head no, and then pull open the shelf to like see where the fire is and interact basically.
I'm gonna look at Winkle and Locke. I'm like, I think you two need to make a pie with him.
I mean,
That's an interesting.
maybe.
I think that just may waste more time. I'm willing to do it. I do like pie.
Time is not
Oh yeah.
on our side or will ever be on our side. And we do not have time to deliberate whether or not we have enough time to do this. So I think you guys just need to take a step forward beyond logic.
This isn't a step
big-
forward. It's a leap of faith.
Aha!
It's disgusting.
Take it.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a good step. I'll take it.
I'm kidding. No, you might have a point. I think the connection you're making between the door, it's just a operated door just seems so.
Look, baking a pie is as science as it can get.
While they're talking, I'm just trying to turn this oven. Like, I'm just trying to, like, I'm just yanking everything. I'm
So
like,
as you're discussing, you
Easy
see
bake oven.
Koss grab one of the rails on the right-hand side, and the oven itself starts to slide into the room before you hear Gur inside. No, you're not supposed to go through that door yet.
Fuck.
this is the door that we go through, friends. And yeah, Koss is gonna touch that door.
Oh, Jesus.
Sailor's just staring at Simon, just like.
For real? I told him to hold on and let him cook. Old man doesn't listen to me.
So, Koss, you can see an opening behind where the oven is, but you have to slide it further into the room to access it.
I like this very much.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll slide it as far as I need to get through. Like, the kobold is being incredibly insistent on keeping us here, and seems nice enough. And maybe this is for Koss's protection. Maybe Koss has made this mistake multiple times, but this is what Koss is trusting his instincts right now.
Okay. So, pulling on the oven, it slides very easily over what you now realize are faint ruts in the floor, as though it's on a well-oiled hinge. It reveals a burnt oaken door, much like the one you saw in the wall that is now faded away. This one, though, is set solidly into stone framework.
My comrades, I just want to say, like, this door hiding behind an oven, that kobold trying to keep us from finding it. We've touched that door many times and ended up here. I propose that we go through this door right now, and I'm going to reach over and grab it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Scientifically sound, if I've ever heard a suggestion.
How panicked is Gur?
Oh, Gur starts to scramble out of the oven.
I thought you were going to say,
and is just high pitched. No, it's not time. You're supposed to hang out more. I gotta get your faces and put them in the thing, and I gotta make a pie, and I have more baked goods, and just
can I charm Gur?
Charming.
You can try.
You can certainly give it a shot.
Okay, let's do that. The Gur needs to calm down. Do we want charm or do I want enthrall?
I wish you just had like calm emotions.
Yeah.
No one's calm around me. I'm very stressful. I could use command too, I guess, but I don't want to be too mean. We'll go with a little charm person on Gur. Gur's a humanoid, right?
Yeah. Kobolds are humanoid, I'm pretty sure.
Kobolds are people too.
Kobolds are people too.
Kobolds, they're people.
All right, Gur needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
18.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, Gur. Calm down.
As you tell Gur to calm down,
Oh no.
you begin to feel this overwhelming flood of Gur's thoughts as they get a natural 20 on their wisdom save.
Oh no.
And you see this like racetrack moment of all of the times that Gur has seen you, all of the different times you've touched different doors in here, the number of times that Koss has opened the oven, and the number of times once that someone has gone through. You see a flash as Nisui walks through the door, and Gur runs skittering after.
it wasn't me.
No, not right now.
No,
Oh,
just
okay.
Another time. Another timeline.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's warging right now. He's having a vision.
Okay. I was like, no, I didn't.
So you see the flash as Nisui walks through the door, and Gur patters after, and you hear the heavy crunch of stone on the other side of the door as you see shining crystals and hear the crack of bones.
Ow.
As we take a brief break, we'll be back here
What?
in just
This
a couple
escalated
minutes.
So quickly. This escalated so quickly.
You had to make some pies with it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So,
Oh,
as
no,
always,
absolutely
ads,
not.
ads don't do anything for us, but they do allow folks to join us ad-free,
Oh,
and we swap over to our Be Right Back screen to
God.
make sure that you don't miss out on any of the bone-crunching action. So, we'll see everybody back here in just about 3 minutes.
Don't touch that dial.
Or that door handle.
I will. Nope, don't want to open that can of worms.
I will sell the person. What? Hold on. What?
All right.
No, it's more so I was thinking of like Fallout theories and
Ah,
stuff,
yes.
and I'm like, oh, I can get into that stuff if you want. True crime, sure.
oh,
True
White
crime.
bitch, it's in my brand. We'll just
Wait,
gotta
doesn't Massachusetts let you donate organs to get shorter prison times? Isn't that a thing they're working on?
That's terrifying, but
That's
welcome back,
capitalism,
everyone.
baby.
Let me rob you back. I'll give you my eyeball.
What's the statement?
Yeah.
We're
I'll
back
go to Quincy
with
after.
true crimes and capitalism.
No, that's not the game we're
They're
playing.
hand in hand. Yeah.
I don't want to. Oh, imagine it like a D&D parody where it's true crimes and capitalism. I think that's just Monster of the Week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Could be vampire.
All right. So,
All right, so our
Professor
dear,
Winkle,
dear aging wizard is
yes, your vision fades as
Break the lane, blast
see-
fireball. Don't go through that door. Whatever you do. Hey, listen, don't do it.
and as like he yells that
Don't do it.
don't Lock just like presses a like a button on his wrist and like reaches outwards and telekinetically drags our dear lovely friend backwards as fast as he can.
Careful, you might hurt his back. He's older now.
all right. You're dragging Koss.
Yeah, I'm dragging
Is
Koss
there
from the
a-
door. I'm dragging
is
Koss
there-
back from the door.
Is there? Part of me wants to be a menace, but I'll let it happen.
Well, if
Okay.
you do, it's a DC 21 strength check.
I'm gonna give inspiration or something with all my shouting if I need to. If you're gonna resist listening to the professor,
To the professor. Oh, dang it.
I mean, everyone has a +5 on saves.
Yeah.
There with the
with damn mouth. He's not your ally if he's not listening to you, as far as I'm concerned. No, I've made a mental connection with young girl over here. Very, very upsetting, by the way. Very sad. Horrible gnashing, crunching sounds coming through the door. Nisui, I saw you going through, and then I heard all these awful sounds, bones and crystals and all sorts of bad things. Don't know what attempt that was, though. I wasn't here for any of them. Apparently, I'm not very good at the other room. But clearly,
Snake, more anxiety.
well, there's something more to what's going on. There's something more to what's going on. But
The
Garrett,
danger noodle feels more danger.
In danger, Noodle.
Garrett, you need to be more honest with us. That was bad. You didn't explain yourself.
Group vote, remember? Group vote.
Don't bring that to group. That was years ago. Damn it.
Talking to him. I'm agreeing with you.
I'm still upset about the whole group vote thing that happened. It was embarrassing.
It was just that one time.
No,
We said the outfit didn't work. We said the outfit didn't work.
We did not want to be a part of that experiment.
I missed my magician's hat. Okay, I do. I liked it a lot. All right, it's part of my brand.
Mike still singed from what happened.
Let's not fight in front of Gar. All right.
Oh, okay. That must be a nice thing for you to say. You didn't just get telekinetically brought back.
You almost died
will.
going in there. Probably
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't have died really because of the whole.
I will just keep coming back.
Gur, what's happening? What's behind the door?
Please.
I mean, when you go through the oven door, you leave, and then I'm just here with more pies, and I gotta wait for you to come back.
Gar, you gotta tell us what's behind the door. We can't stay forever. I'm sorry. We can't. We really can't.
I mean, there's a really big room back there, and there's like these little glowy rocks, and if you touch them, you go, and then
What
go
is
someplace
what
else.
is this?
What is? I need more words.
Gar, I just did something with your mind. I know you're smart. Believe it or not. You are. You're very smart. I can tell. You have so many thoughts. You can't have that many thoughts without not being smart, okay? How long have you been here? What is happening there?
I don't think that's necessarily the case. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's necessarily the
Let's
case.
have this one.
You had so many thoughts. You're definitely smart.
You think a lot of things, Brainiac.
You see Gur kind of like tilt towards the ground and start to like rub their foot back and forth. Like, yeah, there's these blue rocks and these green rocks, and every time you touch the blue rock, you come and hang out some more, and that's okay. I mean, I don't know really what happens when you touch the green rock. They don't really do anything for me. They just kind of go, and then I'm standing there.
They fall apart, or?
Well, yeah, they like crumble, but I stay there. Just you don't want to go in there. It's not a good room.
Well, why don't you just come with us?
He just said it doesn't work for him. The crystals. Are you not listening to Gur?
I am listening to Gur.
I feel like you haven't been paying attention this entire time. You've been on and on about your pies, and you say, "Oh, we can't stay here forever." But I try to do something, you just pull me back in.
No. I attempted to use magic to dissuade Gur from freaking out and stopping it. Sorry, Gur. But somehow Gur's strength of will and mind, this is why I said Gur was smart, resisted my mystical effects, which admittedly I haven't used in a very long time. And here we are at the conclusion of this ramble. For start, dangerous.
Go ahead.
Yeah, dangerous things are back there, etc. Bad sounds. The rocks crumbling could have been what I heard, though. Come to think of it.
All I'm saying is, it sounds like we need to go through this door, and then we all need to touch a green crystal. The blue ones bring us back here.
I mean, I would like to at least examine what the crystals might be. They could be something with arcana, or they could just be something scientific. I would like to investigate before we go touching shit.
And before we go, we'll all say goodbye to you, Gur.
And before we go, I would like my face baked on a pie. My likeness baked on a pie. I feel like since I haven't been here before, I've earned that.
Face light up. I can do that. And they run over and start grabbing a pile of dough and sitting and like fingernail carving your face into this little 2-inch round medallion.
Just let them
before putting like rosed edges on it and set it on top of the pie with the other 3 companions.
While that's happening, Koss just does the old man lean against the wall and slide down to the bottom. Sitting there, frustrated.
You just like looking over at Wrinkle is like,
it's Winkle, not Wrinkle.
Nah, whatever. Just
Bible, man.
You're making me have wrinkles.
Hey.
Oh no, that's probably Koss and his whatever he's doing.
I'm looking at you and just like looking at Gurs like,
Gur, you may put my likeness on the pie. You have my explicit permission for non-commercial use only.
Copyright purposes.
Does that mean I can or can't eat it? Do I have to wait for you to eat it? Do I have to get like special permission?
Oh, you can
really
eat it.
What
just don't burn your mouth.
Is.
Just don't burn your mouth. Dude, don't hurt yourself now.
Oh, I can't do that. That doesn't burn. Look, and he picks up like a piece of wood that's on fire and just.
Good lord.
Would you like to join my magic show? That was great. That was amazing. Oh my
No, we're
goodness.
not doing that again. And then she's like holding her tail.
All right, you were all right. You did.
Lock goes
you're
over
all
to
right.
Company. It's like, it's okay. He can't do it again. We group voted. That's fine.
We
group
group
voted.
voted.
I know, it's just
Yeah, it's still on me. Can't do it. Nope. Can't. haven't gotten out of that one, and you know it was an accident. It was a bit extreme. I will say. The magic hat. I don't know why you got rid of the hat. I like the hat. I don't know why we had to get rid of that.
That's the only way we were able to stop you is to use a high level magic spell to be like you were contractually obligated not to.
Well, everyone was very upset. What do you want me to say?
I wish you would never suggest this again.
I was not going to do it again. I'm sorry. Listen,
It's a weird damage.
listen, we don't have time to talk about the greatest show on earth. We just don't.
There's a reason
Fuck.
why it stopped.
Well, there's a reason why I left now, isn't there?
Oh man.
was it because of the show?
Oh, no.
It was because we kept stopping you from taking children to be part of your show.
No, that's not what was happening. Slow your roll there.
Isn't that more your shtick, Simon? Taking kids.
Yes.
I don't know if this is a very good time for the conversation, but
No, we shouldn't fight in front of Gur, like I said. But no one listens to me, per usual.
What?
Oh,
And-
very funny. You're hilarious.
And Gur pulls out a newly crafted dough circle of Professor Winkle wearing a top hat.
Amazing.
So this is you're gonna go now, right? And I have to just sit here and wait. And
You could try some of the pie if you want.
I mean, I have a bunch. I could eat some pie, but yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
You want to eat pie?
Yeah.
But let's eat some pie. And apparently it won't be goodbye forever. So we'll see each other again. As like macabre as
Okay.
that sounds coming out of his mouth. We'll see each other again.
Well, I hope you all come back and good luck in the next room doing all your whatever hero venture things.
Thank you, Gur. And I hope you make more pies and climb in your oven and maybe don't slide around in the oven. It seems really more dangerous than the oven somehow. I don't know how you manage that, but
Oh, it's fine in there. It's nice. Like I can take naps in there sometimes. It's really cozy and warm.
that's disturbing, really. But impressive based on the log thing. Listen, he'll pull out like a little business card, basically. Listen, you get in touch with me. You.
I just slapped.
We said,
him.
yeah, no.
He's
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
They're not sure. Okay, we have other things to do. Okay,
You've
there's other
done
things
this with me before.
No, you were fine. You were the most fine. I mean, you just didn't have the panache. You didn't have the pizzazz.
Children's entertainment is your style.
Yeah, you're good with the kids, though, clearly.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so Gur you see Gur go under the table of prepared items, and you hear a small lock open as they pull out most of a pie that remains. Alright, this is like the best pie that I've made, and Kos helped me make it.
Mm-hmm.
So they said if you all showed up, I'm supposed to share.
Okay.
All right, well,
And
we're here.
sets the pie on the table.
Would have been convenient if you remembered that, you old.
Kos, do I have to drag you to the table?
Yeah.
Okay. He just presses the same button. Like,
Kasha slides backwards across the ground. Yeah.
just like, come on.
Just pouting. Just absolutely.
have you ever gone down a slide with
You ever
like
seen
boots on?
You ever,
Like that sound of like
Yep.
you ever seen a boomer get just really bad or get customer service they didn't like, and it's exactly that right now.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Just like, come on.
Okay.
I do like free pie, though, must say.
So as Gur pulls out this pie, you see veins of blue running through it.
Oh god.
And
I
Gur sets a piece in front of each of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I check if he's okay.
What's
Yep.
the secret ingredient, guys?
Kaz just takes it and eats it.
Yeah, take it and eat it.
All right.
Oh, you were so trusting of the little kobold just a second ago, and now you're scared.
I have food allergies. You know this.
This is true.
Remember
Is
the
there
good berry
gluten
thing
in
that
this?
happened?
Is there gluten in this?
It's a pie. There's probably whatever you're talking, whatever gluten is, whatever.
No. This is all right. So this is a special pie that Kaz said I was supposed to share, and I had a little bit of it because it was really good, and it makes me go. But
Oh, it's that kind of pie. Huh?
it'll help you too. And Kaz gave to it personally, and points to one of the hourglasses on the back of Kaz's robe, and you see that
Oh.
the sand has run out. There's a small hole in the bottom of the hourglass, and it has been drained and baked into this pie.
Lord. Crunchy.
Oh, yay, sand.
It's the extra texture.
Extra
Very
texture in
crispy.
the pie.
Very crispy. Turns into
Really?
glass.
I've already eaten
It is
this pie.
thankfully not a crunchy or coarse.
Good.
You cannot taste the sand in the pie.
No, it should be quite good. It's just
You do all feel the effects of the haste spell.
Ooh,
Nice.
that may or may not be good when that is over.
Wears off, yeah.
We'll see what it does. Sweet.
well. Besides the risky misuse of magical abilities, I feel fantastic about everything that's been happening.
Did we just take Adderall?
Yeah,
Mm,
pretty much.
effectively.
Why would that just know to drug?
Fine with it, because he needs it.
Because he fucking needs it.
Needs to be hasted.
Oh yeah, like piecing it together now, you can see that Gur is steadily slowing down. Still a little more addled than you would expect,
Mm-hmm.
but they are definitely hyped up from this pie.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, gonna go
So,
ahead.
do you think you're coming back, or are you going to give me more this time?
Oh,
And gestures to you, Kaz.
wow.
Kaz takes his wand out of his sleeve and holds the sleeve over a small vial, takes the wand, stabs into his arm, and pulls until the threads underneath come loose, and some of the magical grains of sand fall off into the vial, and then we'll cork it and hand it to Gur.
And Gur nods, and for the first time, you see them being very careful as they two hands and slow step to put this vial on the table before turning to look at Kaz and says, I don't know if you remember, but this isn't the fun part. And you watch as Kaz ages 5 years in front of your eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
It's Kaz.
Yep. Yep. Let's go. Kaz is just crying. It's like fucking spine compresses and joints fall apart.
Oh, God.
I would hope we grew wiser with age and retirement, not more foolish.
Kaz is just gonna shoot you like the hardest glare.
So, is everybody making their way through?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. know what, baby?
Hi, girl.
As you cross the threshold, a cavernous room stands before you. Small lava flows dotting the field, with stalagmites regularly jutting out of the rocky and uneven floor. The strong scent of sulfur burns your nostrils as it hangs in the air, Throughout the room, you can indeed see a variety of crystal formations in varying shades of blue and green. And you hear the quick patter of reptilian feet chasing after you as Gur comes sprinting in. Wait, friends, come back! There's so much more to do and talk about. And Gur face plants onto the ground, their words fading away as a low grumble fills their throat. Shifting and contorting wildly, Gur's scales grow and shift from their bright blue to a beautiful and vibrant orchid as wings burst forth from their back. A full-grown ancient dragon stands before you as it grumbles out, "About, we could have more treats." And you can see purple vapors leak from their mouth as the words come out, almost weightily falling onto the floor and cracking some of the stones. If everybody could go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Ain't this about a bitch?
It didn't have this in it. Didn't have that. Nope. Didn't see that.
We should not let him eat more pie.
Nope. 24.
29.
Oh, we're hastening. Don't we get advantage on initiative checks?
Dexterity saves.
Oh, not dexterity.
No,
Well, initiatives. Yeah.
I just get it. I just get advantage because of my items.
Yeah.
Honey, when?
Wow, we all rolled really high.
I roll like shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I rolled like, oh! Surprise,
Professor
bitches!
Winkle always rolls high.
Hey, look. That's a neat looking mask you got there.
Oh, good. It opened up Tailspire. Didn't want it to do that.
Yep.
Please close.
That's gonna eat your computer data.
Gonna eat up your moon needs RAM.
I'm a skeleton. You didn't tell me there were skeletons.
Got skeleton. Oh shit.
A skeleton. It's my boy Skeleton right there.
Skeleton tour.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's the Ender Dragon from Minecraft.
Oh,
we can't afford to have that on this show, actually.
We can't. We cannot.
Believe me, I've tried. I've called Mr. Minecraft about it.
Mr. Minecraft himself?
Dr. Minecraft.
Oh, Dr.
All
Minecraft,
right.
PhD.
Well,
where did we come in here on this map that you sent us, Gum?
the secret map. The rest of you have to imagine it.
Okay.
With your
so
brains.
It's a square.
on the map that I sent, you guys are in the western wall.
Gotcha.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
This is awesome. So it's a little bit of a struggle because I can't wear my glasses.
Oh, no.
But honestly, this is like the coolest thing I have
Where did
ever
you
bought
get
for stream.
this? Where did you get this? Tell me later.
This showed up Sunday, and
Yes.
I am so like, it was so nice, and it doesn't have that latex smell to it.
Ooh, it's good, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I'm sad about is that I couldn't get it done up in purple in time for tonight.
The mouth moves a little too. You got to come to LARPing that, which is another story.
Yeah, like
for
the
time.
mouth moves and everything. Like it goes right under my chin to track motion, and
Wow.
Sick.
I'm gonna need the link for that. That's pretty cool.
Yes. But anyway,
Fuck!
oh my! What a scientific epiphany I'm having that I'm terrified.
What a humanoid response to a dragon!
Oh, well, wait, we can't die. We'll be fine. We can't die.
You can still feel pain.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Wow, that's awful.
I
There's still
didn't.
that aspect.
What's that?
I said I didn't.
You
didn't what?
Forget about
Oh, I thought you meant you didn't feel pain, and that would have made the whole tail thing kind of weird, Well,
The trauma would have been all like off.
everyone's big overreaction. I mean,
being lit on fire and being in pain from being lit on fire. They're those. They
We
can
can
be
talk
the
about it later.
same or separate.
We can talk about it later.
Go who's
Let's
first?
talk about it later.
We can talk about it now, but we've got things to deal with.
I think I am missing initiative for Nisui.
Where do I put that? What?
Click on the initiative button on your character sheet,
On
and
your-
it should roll.
On your beyond.
Oh, I rolled my dice. I got 21.
Okay.
It's warm in this dungeon. I need to open my winkle jacket.
Don't
hate
call
that.
it that. Don't.
All right, that was bad. I apologize.
Advantage on the rest
Put
of
those
you.
away.
Do not cancel me. I have no social media. It would be very sad. I'd be nothing.
All right, so Koss, with your
Yeah.
ridiculous initiative, you are up first.
God. I'm going to delay to make sure that everyone else can get to a crystal.
Okay. So delaying your turn, that leads to Professor Winkle.
Remember, the green ones.
I'm colorblind. I'm joking.
Cosmos
Oh God,
point.
can you imagine?
I'm colorblind. What's
That-
green? What?
That's not how
Okie dokie.
colorblindness works.
Blue-green colorblind is not real. All right. First thing I'm gonna do. Someone's getting inspiration. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do you need it? Which one needs it the most? I see someone smiling. Does Scripture Squire want the initiative or the inspiration?
That's
Okay.
you, Christian. That's you. You are the scriptures.
I'm just gonna. Brother Wiggles giving it to you. Quick!
My eyes glazed, like Lot's eyes glaze over the name now. Like he physically denounces it.
And you get a mote of potential, a small globe, manufactorum of magic of the world floats around you with little stars around you as you have this inspiration.
Ooh, fancy sounding.
It makes you think of science a little bit. All right.
Nice.
Just a little bit.
Well, that's one of them. I'm assuming eating pie and hanging out was a short rest, but if it wasn't,
It was not.
okay, then that's another use of Badrick inspiration. I could just try to run to the crystal. God, man. Why has he got to be a drag? Why do they have to be a dragon?
I gotta be a dragon foal.
Wow, man, that's just like a bummer. I mean,
My horns
Okay.
are attacking me.
sorry. I did not expect. I didn't plan for this. To be quite honest
You
with
didn't
you.
plan for a dragon?
What?
No, I
you
didn't.
What? You're a high level adventurer. Why would you not plan for a dragon?
That guard to turn into an ancient dragon, and I'm sorry. I'm surprised. I'm not really surprised. Okay. You know, I'm going to use my. How far am I from the nearest crystal, Dungeon Master?
You are 60 feet from the nearest crystal.
Darn it. Wait. Okay, so I used a bonus action. All right. I'm going to. All right, let me look at this map too. Okay, so the floor around us is not lava. There just happens to be a pool of lava. A couple pools of lava, correct?
Correct. There are pools of lava around you, and there is a large pool to the left as you walk in, as well as about 200 feet ahead of you. There is a large pool underneath the outcropping of rocks.
Okay, how many of us are there total?
5.
5 of us, so that would be 1, 2, 3. Fudge. No, I can't go that far. The rogue is fast. Okay, so I'm going to cast the fly spell
Okay.
at 5th level on I'll cast it on Koss, Simon, and Locke.
You can cast it at a lower level if you want to, because I have an item that lets me fly.
Oh, so do I. Okay.
Don't forget your magical items, kids.
That's why I was casting it on you. Okay, then I'll cast it I'll cast it at 4th level just on Koss and Scripture Squire over here.
You son of a bitch.
Actually, no, I'll keep the cast and put the other one on Isui.
Okay.
Fly, you fools!
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm going to use a move action and use my winged boots to fly towards the nearest crystal as well.
Okay.
Flight is an interesting scientific thing.
That guy's a drag.
Gone.
All right. So how far? It is 30 feet with your fly?
Yes.
Okay.
And everyone
So
else
you are
gets...
halfway to the closest crystal.
Aren't we hasted?
Oh, we're hasted!
Yes, you are
hasted, yeah.
hasted.
Yes, so everyone has a 60-foot flying speed that I cast fly on. But because I'm using my move speed with the boots, yes, I can fly over to... Yes, I mean...
Wait, did you cast fly on me or no?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay, because again, you also don't need to cast it on me because I also have a flying item.
Nice.
Do we all have flying items?
Can everyone fucking fly?
No, Koss can't, but
counter.
yeah.
Play through. Like, what the fuck? Bitch has got to fly. I don't understand.
I've never played at level 15 before.
All right. Fine. Just Constantine so we can fly. I can fly. We all can fly.
I can fly just high.
Professor Uncle uses his boots to fly, and he's singing a flying song. Fly with me. Come fly with me. Come fly. Let's fly away. And get the hell out of here. Sorry, Gur. Goodbye. Okay. I fly to the nearest green crystal and end my turn.
Are you
Use an object
touching the
interaction.
green crystal?
Use an object interaction to touch the crystal.
Okay. You are teleported out of the space. And
Ending
as
the
you all
concentration.
watch Professor Winkle flee the area, the crystal shatters that they touched. The next closest crystal is 90 feet away.
Good thing you can fly.
Oh, got it.
Ooh.
Got it,
We
got
don't
it.
have concentration. You're not here anymore.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Whoopsies.
All right. Okay. Cool.
I was
So-
panicking. Sorry.
It's Gur's turn.
It's no.
And
Kaz, you should use your turn to get out of there. You should use your turn now.
I am going to go ahead and on the map, I see there's two to like the slightly northeast of us. There's two green crystals. How far are they apart from each other? There's a blue one before it. There's a little. It's next to the pool of lava to the northwest of that, and then another one to the northwest of
so
that.
you're at 90 and 120 feet.
Okay. Who is closest to me?
I assume the rest of you are standing in a group, so you are all within 5-10 feet of each other.
Okay. Who would like to go now?
I can hold off Gur.
Very well. Locke, may I touch you?
And I can fly like far.
Sure, bud.
All right. I'm gonna dimension door right next to the lava green one.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
And
you feel the spell fizzle.
oh boy.
As Gur just whines. It's like, no, you can't. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Legend
Okay.
Gert the action.
Did he cast counterspell? Is that or did he
Cast
just
counterspell.
you?
Okay.
son of a bitch.
I use my reaction to make that fail by 1.
You can't use your reaction because you use your reaction when you hold your turn.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Hold
Guess
on.
I shouldn't have run away. Oopsie.
Then I will just proceed 60 feet away.
You're hasted, so I mean you can.
120 feet. Yeah, I'll just fly 120 feet to crystal that's 120 feet away.
Okay. Touching it or staying?
I'm touching the green crystal and getting out of here.
All right. So another crystal shatters as Kos exits the area. And Gur looks over the three of you that remain
Boy.
and lets out a heavy breath of amethyst fog.
No.
Oh,
And I
it's a
need
damn
the three of
dragon.
you to make a strength saving throw, please.
You guys do have +5 to it because you are within
Yeah.
my aura.
Mm-hmm.
The holy musk of Bible.
Does 15 save? I guess. I don't know. But I will also add my. Can I add my other +5 to it? My I'm scared. I'm so scared. Flash of Genius to add it to a saving throw, so I makes my DC, my saving throw. I'm so nervous. 20 is my roll.
Okay. So 20 Serenity.
I got a 12, but I have evasion.
Okay.
So I can take
evasion
either
is
like
for
half of that.
damaging effects.
Oh, is it not a damage? That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I got a
There is
26.
damage involved. I'm just checking. And you got a 26.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
Whoopsies.
Locke and
Yo.
Simon, you take 4 points of force damage. Nisui, you take 9 points of force damage. And find yourself held in place. Until the beginning of Gur's next turn, your movement speed is 0. As the fog settles over you, with this heavy weight, almost like blankets being piled on top of you. And it is your turn, Nisu.
Okay. I'd like to grab an item out of my bag and go. Gur, I have a very special present for you, but you have to promise to keep holding it and not let it go. Okay? Promise?
And Gur just kind of like turns and stares at you. What kind of present?
And she's gonna bring out it looks like a fancy rod wand. This is going to be for you, and it's a promise that'll come back, but you have to promise to keep a hold of it. Okay?
And Gur's head will slink towards you and gently chomp over the rod.
I would like to press the button on the immovable rod.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get him.
So, Nisui, because your collection of magical items is cursed,
As fuck.
I need you to roll a d20 for me. Just
That's
straight
fair.
roll.
Straight roll. That's a 13. That's the unluckiest number I could have gotten, but maybe the luckiest.
It's over a 10. So, the rod functions as intended, and you see Gur bite down on it as it activates and stays still, and you are able to remove your hand from it.
Oh, shit.
So, you still don't have a movement speed, but...
Nope.
Alright.
But I will wait.
It's your turn.
God. Jeez. Okay.
I'm a motherfucking dragon.
You are. I do not know what I can do. Okay. So
To be fair, I do have him locked in place. If
mhm.
you'd like to just get out.
Yeah, you can see Nisui place the immovable rod in Gur's mouth.
I can also move Nisui. I have a way.
Oh, I'm so. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm so fast after I can move, so don't worry.
I do have a way to get you over closer. Because your speed is 0 right now, but I can get you near 1, closer to 1.
Is the dimension door still there? I mean,
No, the dimension door failed.
The dimension door got counterspelled.
right.
So they've used their reaction.
So there is still a crystal within 90 feet of you.
Yeah. Would I be familiar of how Locke's ability to fly?
My broom, yeah.
Yeah, I would say you have been together long enough to understand.
Mm-hmm.
His signature broom. Who could forget?
Yeah. How far can you fly?
It's like a vacuum because he's not from this place.
How far can you fly?
I can fly. Well, with this haste, I can get 100 feet, and I can teleport Nisui 90 feet.
And I can get with, and you would be familiar with my helm being able to let me fly.
Mm-hmm.
Usually 60 feet, but now that we have haste, I can do 120.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can move 240 on a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn.
it's up to you guys.
Yeah. I just want to get them as far as possible.
Yeah,
so.
I will. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, just in case, just cast Sanctuary on Nisui.
Okay. What is your DC for that?
18.
And they've already used the reaction, so I don't know if they have another one in the wings.
So
fuck shit.
Okay, so that's one thing. And we'll deal with that once it gets around to that time again. I think I am going to fly over to the furthest green crystal.
Okay, so
whichever
from
is
where
the
you are now,
uh-huh.
There is that rock outcropping with the blue and green crystal paired. That's the crystal that's 90 feet away.
Okay.
Directly down from that, there are those 2 green crystals. You'd be looking at like 180 to the lower one and 200 to the further one. I think you can reach any of them. It just depends. Are you going to the 90 or are you going to one of the others?
I'm going to go to the 181.
Okay. Yeah, so you activate your helm and...
I'm not going to touch it yet. I'm just going to go to it and just be ready.
Okay. So for your positioning for that crystal, you will not be able to see Locke and Nisui where they currently are. You will have to wait for the sound of the crystal shattering.
I'm just going to look at Locke and nod.
I'm just going to nod back.
And then go over.
Okay. Which brings us to Locke. It is your turn.
Locke, because he's right next to Nisui, because we're still bunched up together. Locke is going to use, and he's going to take out a switch, flick it, and this is a spell storing item with the spell Vortex Warp, a level 2. And he's going to touch Nisui with it, and they're going to like a black hole is like sucking them up real quick, like disappear, and then reappear 90 feet away. and then Locke is just gonna use his hasted action and his hasted action and his movement to rush over to the other crystal. So he's got 100 feet with normal movement, and then 50 feet. No, I guess 100 feet both for both, I guess, because he's hasted. So 200 for both.
So you can teleport Nisui so that she's directly next to a green crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And rushing over to your other one, you pass by the sight line of Simon as you come within reach of a crystal of your own.
Yeah.
So that brings us back to the top of the round. Locke and Simon, are you touching the crystal when you have the chance, or are you waiting to see that Nisui gets free?
I'm waiting for Nisui.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Koss and Professor Winkle, you find yourselves in a small tavern. A number of patrons flick in and out of existence as the bartender nods at you.
Hello?
And we find ourselves back to Gur's turn, who remains faithful and holds tightly to the immovable rod.
Good guy. Good guy.
As
friend.
you hear
Good friend.
a very sad and Nisui, you're the only creature within 120 feet of Gur's position. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. I have advantage on those, so that's good.
You do.
You're not within my aura. No.
Goodbye. No.
Is it question?
Yep.
Where's my freaking thing about sanctuary? Until the spell ends, any creature that targets the ward with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so this is an area of effect. It would affect every creature within 120 feet of Gur. It just so happens that Nisui is the only creature in that range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I got 19.
$19 just fails.
Oh no.
And you feel this intense sadness as you look at Gur, and they almost have, although they are a very large ancient dragon, you can see these pleading puppy dog eyes of like, please don't leave me here. You do lose your movement. However, you can still interact with objects, and you are next to the crystal. So it is your turn.
Good. She's going to go ahead and she'll yell and say, I promise I'll be back. You have my rod as a promise. Oh, and make sure to click the little button on the side so you can go back and bake more pies. And then she'll touch the crystal.
Okay. You touch the crystal, and as you begin to teleport away, Simon and Locke, you hear the crumble of the crystal, and you hear a heavy crack, an explosion of magical energy, as Gur bites through the immovable rod.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
Fuck.
Oh yo. Oh, you
Must
broke
be
my
what I heard.
He broke it out of anger and
The present
Simon's
of-
turn.
They're expensive.
Can't hear you.
1 second.
You got this, right? You got this?
I mean, we're already in position. I'll see you on the other side.
I'll see you on the other side. Lies.
All right. So Simon hits the crystal. Locke, you are the only one left in the room. What would you like to do?
Fucking slap that bitch.
Damn.
Like a bag of rice.
Deal or no deal?
Out of here.
Where'd the dragon go?
I just want to say I love this thing. This is so
Great.
fucking cool.
That looks great.
Could you drop that link in our chat? Because I would love to buy that.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
Sponsored stream.
Oh,
I wish. So, as the shimmering light of teleportation fades, you feel nothing around you. Floating. Or are you floating? You blink your eyes, attempting to focus, but to no avail. Where exactly has this crystal brought you? Reaching out with your senses, you find them to be lacking as darkness pervades all around you, and you begin to hear the steady thump, thump of your heartbeat, and another beating in turn. A deep voice in the distance matches the heartbeat and speaks gently inside your mind. Well, hello there. Charming to see you've finally made it this far. Are you lot to be my rescuers, then? You feel as though you're being read, molecule by molecule, as though a normal person would read a book. Well enough. This will be interesting. You have my blessing, paltry though it may be in these silly confines. Your senses flood back, and you find yourself standing in a circle with your companions around a table with a rune scorched into the surface. A woman stands at the bar, looking over at the party as she polishes a sign and says, "We'll see everyone next week. Thank you so much for joining us."
You some bitch.
That's good. That's good.
Some bitch. It was real good.
I try. I'm trying.
All
right, so we will do our normal exit, but always thank you to everybody for coming to hang out. Thank you to the players for coming along on this adventure and putting up with me putting on a giant dragon mask and trying to talk to you still.
That's good.
This has genuinely been such a blast. So we're going to do another round table moment, starting at the other side this time with AJ.
What?
Just started last time.
Not really a roundabout.
Serenity started this time.
No,
right?
Serenity ended this time. Serenity, you're first. I'm taking over. Go first.
Serenity, you're first. I'm bad at this.
Hi, I'm Serenity. You may forget about me, just like the DM did. And that's
Get him. Go for his neck. Go for his neck.
You can find me as Clickety Clack Snack on TikTok and around the interwebs, or Click Clack Snack on Twitter. You can find me on Sundays on Total Party Kiss running Tragedy of Theologian, which is a 5e homebrew Greek mythology inspired game that Christian's in, and I torture him in a loving way. Sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry. You're not.
I'm not. And then I played Nisui. So, ta-da.
Ta-da. All right. And speaking of Christian.
Everybody, hey, my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, on several socials, mainly on TikTok, but you can also find me here on Twitch. Several days, several games, several wonderful people. You can also find me on Thursdays on 8 p.m. EST on Roll for Dylan. That's ROLL 4 DYLEN for Vampire the Masquerades, Darkness Over New Orleans. We just had our season finale, and shit got crazy. And of course, you can also find me on Sundays, 8 p.m. EST. Tragic Theologian, Total Party Kiss, Greek Myth Inspired 5e campaign, where I play a lion boy with anxiety, and his literal imposter syndrome is a person. So take that with what you will. So yeah, it's me.
So imposter syndrome and anxiety are playing at the same table.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
As they do.
Steve.
Hey, you can find me on this cartoon. I play Professor Merriweather Winkle, PhD. Not really, though. You can also find me as Joros Jalanath. You can also find me as Joros Jalanath on Counternia whenever we get back to that. And you can find me in the Mimics and Misfits Discord, I guess. I do not exist on the internet, but maybe someday. And since Matt got me this camera, maybe, who knows, I'll start my own stream, do my own content. Watch out for when that happens, I guess.
All right, Cam.
Name's Cam. You can find me in these streets.
Oh no, catch me outside.
No, not like that. But yeah, no, you can find me over at Full Round Action Gaming. We have streams Wednesday, Thursday. We're currently taking a short break while I move. But I promised Gum that I would be here for this, so I am here because I keep my promises most of the time. You can find me on Twitter at FragTwitch, and you can find me on Twitch at Full Round Action Gaming.
All right, and AJ.
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Husha Kid. You can find me on the 3Ts of social media, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok as Husha_Kid. You can find me over on Hive as Husha Kid because Twitter is dying. Don't look now. If you look at it too hard, I'm going to faint. I'm a video editor, TTRPG performer, transcriber, voice actor, variety streamer, and stream technician. Speaking of streams, tomorrow, Valentine's Day, I will be streaming. Am I streaming with you, Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure.
You don't know.
Look. Sometimes plans change. Me and Christian are gonna be streaming together. We're gonna first play this dating game that is from Fool's Gold demo. Made by Dingle Doodles. And then after that, because since it is only a demo, we're probably going to play some One Piece because we are lonely and we only have our one love of One Piece.
I will be there with you in spirit.
Yes, you got plans.
Because One Piece.
You got
plans. You got a boo. Get out of here.
You got a boo. This is boys' night.
Get out of here. But I use the pronouns. I can technically fit it.
This is boys' night.
Oh, God. And as always...
Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
Go for it. Go. You got your time. Go.
Tell us your other program.
On Thursday, you can find me over on the Initiative Order for a Danny Phantom inspired Monster Hearts 2 miniseries called Gone Ghost. I play Lubo, the werewolf. It got a little spicy. It's going to continue to get spicy because it's Monster Hearts 2. And on Friday at 8 p.m. EST over on Friends Who Roll Dice, I'm in an all-black Monster of the Week campaign sponsored by Evil Hat Games. Siren's Song. I play Enzo. I am just a mess of a character in a trench coat. Oh, and I actually can talk about this now. Tomorrow on podcast, I was a part of a I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I am part of a series that is showcasing the new Monster of the Week stuff that they are putting on Kickstarter of showing the Codex of the Worlds. So
that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that is coming on the Crit Show's feed on podcast tomorrow. So check in with that. Now you can go, Matt.
I think I spelled that right. All right, so as always, I am Matt. I have been your GM for this evening. I am the lead GM here at Mimics and Misfits. And fun fact, we are looking for a new GM to take over a weeknight here. So if you have a game you want to play and would love for somebody to run production and do all of the nasty technical things for you, let me know. And also, We are still, for the entirety of the month, sponsored by Mission Quest. It is an exercise-infused TTRPG where you can play as a member of Team Everyday Superhero and take part in adventures full of imagination where you try to correct the creative multiverse. We just played Saturday. We went to the land of the board game Trouble, and I got cursed to be a blue Trouble piece, and I had to follow the rules of the game.
Oof.
But we found out that they put a D20 in the bubble popper in the middle of the board, and the green pieces were a bunch of cheaters. I also
Spoilers.
did Cam's favorite exercise. We did so many squats.
Oh, hell yeah. I love squats. 10 out of 10.
Ones and
Yeah,
thighs.
so this has been Death's Lost. Thank you to everybody for joining us, and we're going to swap to our Be Right Back screen while we find someone fun to raid. We'll see everybody back here next week.
Same dungeon time, same dragon channel. Be there. Or don't. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
No, be there. We'll find you.
Oh,
Jeez.
Signals ouch.